Types of meditation. Meditation is to contemplate what one does. However, just to contemplate is not enough. In Buddhist meditation, one also needs to reflect or concentrate on an object. Therefore, there are two types of meditation in Buddhism: serenity meditation, samatha kammatthana, and insight meditation, vipassana kammatthana. Kammatthana, a synonym of bhavana, literally means place of action, or a field where one works. In other words, a workplace or workstation that is generally translated in English as meditation. Samatha kammatthana in general is translated as concentration meditation or developing calmness. It comes from the term samadhi, oneness, tranquil mind or serenity. It has 40 types of meditation objects one can use to concentrate on, bringing the scattered mind to one object to get peace and tranquility. The purpose of this type of meditation is to anchor the mind to achieve peace and tranquility. This meditation relaxes the body and mind, thereby using less energy. As a result, it is found that blood pressure goes down, breath slows down, and one remains in a tranquil state of mind. It is a foundation for the deeper understanding of true nature. Vipassana meditation is generally known as an insight meditation, and it means investigation into things in diverse ways. Vividagarato dassana. It is a scientific way to realize the truth about oneself in an experiential level. In particular, truth about dissatisfaction, unhappiness, and being miserable that one faces time after time in life. Dissatisfaction at work, unhappiness with home life, or misery at a party, for example, is what keeps moods down, lets emotions boil up high, the body heats up, and breath becomes longer and faster. The eradication of these miseries is the ultimate purpose of Vipassana meditation, so that one can live happily. It leads us to direct perception of changing nature of phenomena, anicca, and finally realization of non-self, anatta. Human inability to accept the truth of changing nature leads to an unsatisfactory life, unhappiness and misery, which the Buddha called dukkha. On the contrary, things that change all the time cannot be regarded as a permanent entity. Realization of this through reflection leads to development of peace, serenity and liberation, sukha. Nevertheless, these two types of meditation should go hand in hand to get a greater benefit. In order to develop this skill, the Buddha introduced basic guidelines in his famous discourse, Mahasatipatthana Sutta, the great discourse on the foundation of mindfulness, which is divided into 4 foundations. They are 1. Observation of the body in the body. 2. Observation of sensations and feelings. 3. Observation of mind process. 4. Observation of mental contents. Our life, according to Buddhism, is a combination of mental and physical structures, psychophysical phenomena. Firstly, a physical phenomenon is called rupa in Pali. This is the entity that can be seen by our naked eyes, can be heard, can be smelled, and can be touched, and also mentally can be noted. It is known as corporeality or materiality. It is the combination of earth, water, fire, and air elements. It does not feel emotion, cold, heat, etc. This second phenomenon, a mental psychophenomenon, is called nama in Pali. This can only be observed and felt mentally. It consists of sensation, perception, formation, and consciousness. Although it is formless, colourless, tasteless, it is the basis with which one feels, notices, observes, cognizes all six sense activities. According to Buddhism, there are six senses. They are eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. In general, these nama and rupa are generally understood as mind and matter, interdependent on each other for the existence of life. Vipassana meditation or insight meditation, therefore, is to learn to be aware of and to observe the true nature of these physical and mental activities at the experiential level. Therefore, the purpose of the insight meditation is to be aware attentively and to observe subjects objectively and its natural condition of change, anicca, dukkha, anatta, as they are instead of as they appear to be. When we see things, our naked eyes contact with the visible object that is in front of the eyes, and intentionally we observe these two phenomena, mind and matter, coexisting at all times. Similarly, hearing a sound, tasting things, touching, smelling, and thinking, these exist together. The coexistence of these mind and matter can be observed, noticed, and experienced through skillful observation. However, it is not easy or simple to notice or to observe its activities simultaneously in normal life. One needs to have an attentive mind, openness, and an ability to notice objectively at all times. This is the faculty of mindfulness. You should all make effort to fulfill your aspiration for awakening. You have received the teachings of the Buddha. Now you have to work so that your efforts are equal to those of the wise of old who attained their goal. Venerable Webu Sayadaw.